The way we interact with the environment has changed over time, and the environment is increasingly responding to changes brought about by people. We have to acknowledge that human activity has had anthropogenic impacts on the environment, which have resulted in serious consequences like global warming, environmental degradation, mass extinction and loss of biodiversity, ecological crisis, and ecological collapse. Population growth, overconsumption, excessive harvesting, pollution, and deforestation are just some human activities that harm the environment in some way globally.
It's time to direct this relationship toward a long-term, healthy future and acknowledge that we, humans, are Earth's true parasites.
Sedimentary cycle is an important component of the Earth's biogeochemical cycle. Human activities have had a significant impact on the sedimentary cycle, particularly through the mining and extraction of minerals and fuel fossils. These activities can disrupt the natural balance of the cycle by removing large amounts of sedimentary rocks and altering the distribution of nutrients and elements in the environment. Additionally, human activities such as deforestation and agriculture can contribute to erosion and soil degradation, further disrupting the sedimentary cycle.
In the Philippines, the once vibrant landscape has been reduced into a wasteland, scarred by the brutal force of human hands. According to a report from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, 75% of the country's land area is experiencing soil erosion, a grim reminder of the devastating impact of deforestation, mining, and other land use changes. The very foundation of the land is being stripped away, leaving a barren wasteland that can no longer sustain life. Furthermore, the same report stated that sedimentation is a significant problem in the country's waterways, particularly in heavily urbanized areas. In 2021, the Pasig River Rehabilitation Commission reported that around 63,000 metric tons of solid waste are dumped into the river every year, leading to increased sedimentation and a decrease in water quality. It is evidence of a country on the brink of ecological collapse, struggling to survive in a world that has turned against it.
The process through which phosphorus travels through the lithosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere is known as the phosphorus cycle. The health of the soil's microbial population and the growth of plants and animals both depend on phosphorus, which is gradually lost from the soil over time. The primary biological role of phosphorus is its necessity for the synthesis of the nucleotides that make up DNA and RNA molecules. Specifically, a phosphate ester bond holds the DNA, the double helix together. In addition to serving a number of other biological purposes, calcium phosphate serves as the main building block of insect exoskeleton, phospholipid cell membranes, and the bones and the teeth of mammals, specifically mammals. As a result of numerous weather factors helping to wash the phosphorus present in rocks into the soil, the phosphorus cycle is a very sluggish process. The phosphorus is absorbed by organic materials in the soil and used for a variety of biological activities. It's due to a number of human actions, including the usage of fertilizer, the distribution of food, the intentional eutrophication. Humans have a considerable influence on the phosphorus cycle. And the significant amount of phosphorus that are drained into the water systems during the transportation of food from fields to cities are referred to as the artificial of anthropogenic eutrophication.
Did you know that phosphorus is actually quite rare in the Earth's crust? In fact, it's the 11th most abundant element, but still more scarce than elements like iron, calcium, and potassium. This means that the recycling of phosphorus through the phosphorus cycle is crucial for life on Earth, as it ensures that this important element is not lost from the ecosystem. Without the phosphorus cycle, life as we know it would not be possible.
this is the land you stand on. With excessive phosphorus cycles, we are poisoning the land that we live on, that we thrive, that we grow our crops on. So now I want you to take a stand. I urge you to take a stand. To think about your actions, on how much they can affect our land that we live on. The land that we, ourselves, use to farm on. So stand. Acknowledge our doings, create better chances for the people, and in doing so, we might improve our earth before it is too late.
Importance of protecting our environment from further risks to the phosphorus and sedimentary cycle. As you may know, phosphorus is a critical nutrient for plant growth, and the sedimentary process plays a crucial role in regulating our ecosystem. However, human activities such as excessive use of fertilizers and deforestation disrupt these cycles, leading to harmful and algal blooms and soil degradation. It's time for us to take responsibility and make a change. Let's reduce our use of chemicals, adopt sustainable agricultural practices, and support reforestation efforts. We all share this planet, and we must ensure a healthy and sustainable future for ourselves and the generations to come.